The unveiling of a national monument to the Windrush generation who came to Britain from the Caribbean and helped rebuild Britain after the war. A national monument honouring the Windrush generation of post-war Caribbean migrants has been unveiled at Waterloo Station in London. The statue was designed by the Jamaican sculptor Basil Watson. Speaking at the ceremony, the Duke of Cambridge said the Windrush generation have made our culture richer and our services stronger. The Queen also sent a message of congratulations. Our correspondent Celestina Olulode was also there.
Dressed in their Sunday best, the new monument to remember the vital contribution of the Windrush generation. The statue represents the thousands of Caribbeans who travelled to the UK. They first arrived on the Empire Windrush 74 years ago today to help rebuild post-war Britain. But despite living and working here for decades, many were told they were here illegally because of a lack of official paperwork, while some were wrongly detained and even deported after being classed as illegal citizens. Something Prince William addressed today.
Tens of thousands of that generation were profoundly wronged by the Windrush scandal. That rightly reverberates throughout the Caribbean community here in the UK, as well as in many in the Caribbean nations. It is also important to acknowledge the ways in which the future they sought and deserved has yet to come to pass.
For those who have campaigned for a monument of national recognition, this was an emotional moment.
Well, it brought back a lot of memories of when I was a child, and as I said, I came here in 1960 as a little 10-year-old, standing on platform 19, walking around this cathedral-like building, not realising what the future held for me.
Waterloo Station was chosen as the location for this monument because thousands of people who arrived from the Caribbean passed through this station on the way to start their new lives.
The government has offered compensation, which some are still waiting to receive.
It shouldn't have come to that. When they realize things are bad, they should have made up their mind and compensated people straight away.
Some are still waiting for answers, but the statue is a permanent tribute to the contribution of the Windrush generation. Celestina Olulode, BBC News.
The Queen has said a new statue honouring the Windrush pioneers for Windrush Day is a fitting thank you to them. The Duke and Duchess of Cambridge went to see the artwork at Waterloo Station, which shows a family standing on suitcases. In a written message, the Queen said that those who came here made a profound contribution. Well, the royal family were not the only ones to remember the Windrush generation. The Borough of Hackney also unveiled new artwork to mark the day.
It's going to create that interaction. That's going to be so important for people taking this story on in terms of what these sculptures mean to them. You know, I've done my bit. This is now for the community, for Londoners, and hopefully from people who come to see it from the United Kingdom, to take on the stories of who these people are.